So you want to drift, eh? Well, I'm no professional, but I can go sideways, and I'm going to show you how. This is the body that I chose in my little drift procedure. I went for something reasonably long, a 2.7 meter two-door sedan. I went for your average setup. I got a front longitude engine because I wanted to have rear-wheel drive. Well, you need rear-wheel drive because you want to be drifting with rear-wheel drive. And double wishbone and multi-link. The engine has 750 brake horsepower. I say anything around 500 is quite nice. I have drifted in 300 brake horsepower, and you can probably drift even less than that. But as I'm a beginner, I wanted to be able to put my foot down and get those wheels spinning when I wanted to, and not just rely on physics completely. I have my torque and my power kicking mainly around 2,000 brake horsepower, 2,000 revs, just so I could keep it always in the power throughout the gears. That's mainly all you need to know about the engine. It could be naturally aspirated, it could be turbo, but as long as it's able to kick out some good torque early on, you should be fine. Oh, the engine, by the way, was a V6 3-litre turbo, twin turbo. So this is the beautiful car that we made. It's not 100% finished yet, but I'm liking this one. I'm definitely going to add some more detail, get some of the colouring done right, and I'd love to actually turn it into a fully working mod, and I'll put it in the repository for you guys so you can have a play as well. I may even put it in anyway in this state with this video, just so you guys can have a little play, and then I'll improve it, and then we'll do an update in that mod. So the important stuff we need to take a look at: top speed and all that sort of malarkey. I got mine obviously rear-wheel drive, manual 5-speed, and the space in the gears, you want to be quite quick for the gears because you want that engine to spool up quite fast. If you've got really long gearing, you're going to find you're not going to get the wheels spinning as much as you want and when you want. Wheel size, this is, you know, dependent on your car. If you've got a heavier car, you might want bigger wheels. You've got a light car, you might want smaller wheels. But it's more about the width. The width will give you the grip, and the height will give you the ratio to your engine. So basically, smaller the wheels in the height wise, they're more likely to want to spin and go faster. And obviously, the wider they are, the more likely they want to grip and not spin. So you've got really thin wheels that go to spin a lot more, but you have less control. So it's a bit of a balance, but this is what I've chosen for my car. If you want to copy it, feel free. Or like I said, I will try and get it so you can download it. Here's my brake setup. I've just realised my front brakes are a little bit weak. Sometimes this game does that to me, but I'm going to leave it as it is because that's what I'm used to at the moment. I've got vented discs, but again, that's up to your preference. As long as you can stop the car, that's mainly what you want to be able to do. If you've got a handbrake, it's quite preferable. I don't have a handbrake. I tend to just use the balance of the car and a bit of throttle and brake to get the car to go sideways. My aero is very weak, only up to about 100 kilograms of downforce. What's that, like 200 pounds? Something like that. Not much more on the rear than the front. You want to be able to keep this car sideways and controlled, and this is something that will help. Interior and stuff like that, not really important, up to you. Steering, you want to make sure you do go in the red at some points, so you definitely got the ability to get the back end of the car out. And over to the suspension, I just got normal setup suspension. You don't need anything too fancy. You've got to make sure you got some roll angle. I probably haven't got enough, to tell you the truth. Probably have a little bit more. The setup's enough. You want to have some bounce. You don't want complete stiff suspension. Well, actually, it's probably down to your preference to how you want to drift and have your car set up. The main thing is to be able to go sideways and keep it there, isn't it, my friends? Camber on this car is 3 degrees and 1.9. When I got tow, that'll be a bit more important. We'll talk about tow when we get over to BeamNG. And we'll also talk about tyre pressure when we get over to BeamNG. And a couple of other settings to help you along the way. But for now, that will do most of the main settings. If you're interested in this car, I will probably do a bit more of a detailed video on the stats, But for this video, it's more or less the drift side of things. So yeah, we're going to go over to BeamNG now and show you the other side of the settings that you change to get your car to go sideways. And here we are over in the BeamNG world, and we've exported our car with success. It doesn't seem like anything is too broken. Happy days. So now you're thinking, I want to drift, but hold tight. There's a few more things you're going to have to change first. So bring up your start menu, go to your vehicle config, go to tuning. You want to scroll down. First of all, look for steering angle, maximum steering angle multiplier. Just write that up, just in case your car can take it. Then you want to go to your front toe. Now you want your front toe to be pointing outwards. So you want to have negative toe on the front. Rear toe, we want to be pointing inwards. So you want to have some positive toe. Fair bit. This will need tweaking depending on your style of driving. Let me just change that a little bit. I haven't got any precise numbers I'm throwing in here. I'm just putting some in. I have already got myself a saved preset. But anyway, let's crack on. The next one we will be looking for is tire pressure. Now, tire pressure is very important for tuning the car and how it handles in the corners. The rear one, you tend to want a bit lower and a bit deflated, and this will give you the grip and stop you from spinning out. My number tends to be around 18, 16, 18, somewhere around there for this car. Your car may vary different. If you copy this one, probably stick to where I am and then change it to what you feel is best. 29.5 isn't too bad, so this is the ultimate grippiness it's going to get. If I bump up the PSI, I'm going to end up with less grip on the front. Now what it's doing is bulging out the tyres, so you're getting less contact on the front of the car. So we tend to keep that about 30, 32, somewhere around there. Again, these settings may change depending on how you want to drift and the speed you're going for. Then what we'll do then is go down to the bottom and hit apply and change your drift settings. Now the drift settings I've actually got on this one, because I have already done it, in case you wanted to know, because I'm just going to load this one up. If you don't, get ready for some driving. Okay, it's just going to do its thing. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. So when you're happy with your drift settings, remember to come in here, click on the file name, keep the mouse above the square, type in what you wish and save it, because you will need to put this on every time you load BeamNG. If you know any other way to get these settings on without changing them, I believe it's a bit of coding. Maybe point me in the right direction. I'd like to learn that, and maybe I could pass that information on too. So if you just want to have a quick glimpse of what we're actually going for in the tunings, I went for -17 and +25 on my toe, and the tire pressure is 30 and 16, just in case you were interested in that. But, oh, I didn't need to click apply, but here we go. We're going to take it for a little spin now. Awesome tips for you as well. I've got my traction control set to EST and EC off, and then what that allows me to do is have no traction control whatsoever, which is pretty beautiful. And also in the settings, you'll be able to find one to do with ABS. You want that to be off. When you turn it off, you want it to be off, because you want to be a pro. We don't use ABS, and also it acts a bit weird in this game, and it stops you from being able to brake as fast as you want. So we got no traction control, we got a bit of deflated tires, and we got a lot of torque. Let's go for a spin. Hey! Right, okay, we're in BeamNG now. I'm a little bit warmed up. I've had a little play, I won't lie. We're on the new map, on the new section I just made, which you would have saw at the very intro. So, do enjoy. We're going to try and get, I don't know, halfway down with some cool drifting. I'm going to play for about 5 minutes, so sit back and enjoy. And let me know what you think. Oh, I've messed that bit up straight away, haven't I? Yeah, you can tell I'm not using my handbrake. And you know, I said I warmed up. But just, as soon as the camera comes on, you lose all your ability to do your job. I'll tell you that. Like it's, yeah, it's definitely not. I wonder because I'm recording, the computer can't handle it as much. I don't know, that's a bit better. By the way, if you're looking at the grass and wondering why it's not skidding out as much on it, it's because it's actually AstroTurf? No, asphalt. That's the word. This is the best corner, and he's messed it up. I haven't hit that corner perfect yet, but it's my favourite corner. Here's a biggie. That's nice. 3 corners linked up. Can we do the 4th one? No. But you can see, it drifts. With the settings that I've given you, you shouldn't go amiss. Like I say, if you want to, if you feel the back end is still spinning out, make the tyres, the rear end flatter, lower the PSI. If you feel you've got too much grip, higher the PSI. Quite simple as that, really. Right, let's actually concentrate and get some drifting done. Oh, I keep overdoing it, that bit, don't I? And don't forget, you do need a little bit of skill, which I am lacking, it seems. Oh my, oh my. It does feel like I'm losing a few frames. Come on. 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 Oh. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, give it double wiggle. Lots of boots. Lots of boots. Lots of boots. And the brakes. Oh, too early. No, I've messed that up. Oh, not bad though. Nice little run that was. We'll do a couple more little runs and we'll probably end it there. You don't need to see me drift too much. I'm not sure I'll make some other videos about that. You need to go build this car yourself and have a little play. Or wait till I get in the repository. By the way, I do need to finish the car off before I put it in there. Which I think I might do quite soon actually of this one, so keep an eye in the description if you want this one yourself. Ah, just throwing that off. And maybe you've got better drifting skills than I have, and you'll be able to have a little bit more fun, or maybe tune it and tweak the tuning a little bit better for your style needs. Maybe you've got a handbrake like I don't. I've got one in the wheel, but it's oh, that's too much. But it's too tricky to really reach when you're trying to use the wheel to steer instead. You don't really want to have to look down. Let's try this corner again, and then we'll do one more run. Come on, that's why I want the handbrake. A little juicy handbrake just there would have been all I needed. Did you notice I am losing just throttle and left foot braking? To try and get the car to balance the way I want it to do, and then use the throttle to power my way through the corner with a bit of juicy angle, hence drifting. Don't do it too much. I think we sort of recovered that. Go on then, let's do it. Come on, hit the corner right. That's good. Nah. Just let off the power a bit too much. I think I need to be in 4th gear for that corner, but it's just a little bit tricky. I've messed it up. Right. That's when we end the video. That's when we end the video. Yeah. Yeah. Car. This is the car. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Please like and subscribe. Oh. Especially if you want to keep an eye on this map. Oh. It's going to have green laning. It's going to have my ways. And it's going to have highways, bypasses, expressways, tollgates, passes, mountain roads, the whole shebang. See you in the next video. Thanks very much for popping by.